game 2 and match point.
Match point indeed, possibly for Fnatic booking their tickets to Rotterdam if they get one more game. You guys were talking a lot about the picks and bans, especially that top lane maybe shifting in favor of Fnatic, and that was something, Stress, that you were talking a lot about during the game.
Yeah, it's something that from game 1 and 2, I think Fnatic have had so much freedom on. Typically, when we've seen Fnatic do badly, it's when Gamsu is put behind. In picks and bans, constantly, Gamsu has not only got comfortable champions for himself, but they're top of the meta. He gets Maokai, he gets Poppy. These are really strong champions right now. And this composition alone is pretty much exactly what Rox Tigers played against CJ a couple of weeks ago in one of their games. And it's so easy with a double TP. You talked about Vitality wanting to play 1-3-1. They just TP in with 2 people, take the fight and win it.
I mean, this Vitality team comp is not 1-3-1, and they're obviously struggling in the other team comps that I already said, they mentioned before. I said that their play was not going to be that good unless they improve, so I guess that's true. Also, I think Vitality draft is really bad, or not the optimal, because of they just leave Poppy, the most OP champion, I think, in the game right now, on the open on the red side, which should never be open on the red side unless you can get 2 powerful picks for it. But then they get like Azir early rotation, which again I don't think is that good, because now Fnatic has 1-3-1 and they have Lissandra and Poppy, really broken silent champions with Sivir to hold mid. They just have so good team comp that I don't think Vitality could even do that like that much.
But guys, I mean, beforehand, Perkz, you did say, I think that 1-3-1 is what they're strongest at, but then you guys said at the beginning of the previous game, actually, if Vitality gets standard lanes, they will destroy Fnatic. Now, let's look at those lanes.
That was Jankos, not me.
Okay, it was Jankos. So let's take a look at the specific bottom lane matchup that was actually a top lane matchup, the Poppy versus Echo, because we had high hopes.
Well, we had high hopes just because it's Cabochard versus Gamsu, but to be fair, when it comes to Poppy, like, she's just so broken. I mean, I'm not sure what can you do, just because her Q can kind of outrate anyone. And as we can see here, Cabochard is kind of pressuring, but then at some point he will go to River and he will get chunked by Poppy. And here again, this was very weird actually, because Spirit is 100% dead, but then Cabochard misses his Q. So I don't think his Echo play was the best, as we could see in the replay.
Which was surprising to us, because obviously, I think if you want to bring this pick, you probably are proficient on it. However, they were now in a situation, Vitality, where they were about to be 2-0 down. But on the other hand, Fnatic doesn't look like the Fnatic that we thought was going to show up. What do you guys make of it? And can you pinpoint some things that they've gotten specifically better at? We have one replay of a tower dive early on where you, Perkz, said they are so good, actually.
Wait, let me start, my boy, yeah? I want to say that Klai is actually performing good. I was not expecting Klai to play, to be that good right now. And it's kind of weird. As we can see here, he's kind of initiating the dive as well. He pops the ult insta, he doesn't tank the turret, which is kind of weird, but like the play before top lane and overall his play today, I think it's exceptional. I think he's playing at good support level right now, and beforehand he wasn't that good. As we can see here, he O-plays Shook, side juice Kizzy, and then Q flash into 2 people, and oh my god, so good! Look at this Alistar. It's actually amazing how he improved in those 2 weeks. I don't know how he did it.
It was running.
He was running every day, yeah, maybe. Maybe it's the healthy lifestyle.
No food, no life, no hook, no...
I mean, as we can, yeah.
Well, in any case, we see Fnatic just pulling the trigger over and over, time and time again. Obviously, now we have to look at Vitality. They are with their backs against the wall. They have to win this next game. Where do the adaptations come in? Obviously, that double teleport, they're just going to do it again. How do you see Yukdog maybe faring with that second teleport, and then the champion she has to pick in order to do that?
Okay, I think Vitality, in order to win the next game, they have to completely change their draft. Like, they cannot go for Azir comps anymore because they are too bad at playing it. And double teleport is something that they're good at, or 1-3-1 overall. So they should go for like a carry top, like Graves or something, and then like mid, like Lissandra, or maybe even Queen, LeBlanc. I don't know, something that fits their playstyle overall as a team.
The problem is the Vitality playstyle is fairly slow. They have, was it the second longest average?
Third lowest average game time.
And the way that they want to play is they don't like to fight very often. So against a team like Fnatic that is running these comps that can get onto them, I don't know whether Vitality can shift that playstyle and play the Sivir themselves. We were talking about it from the jungle matchup, from the mid lane matchup. Do they have that ability to just go, okay, let's just go forward with our play? I
mean, that's kind of weird as well, because I don't know why they pick Jhin over Sivir when obviously Hernan is really good Sivir and they play it with it well. Also, maybe they should focus more around top lane, not enabling tanks for Gamsu, and then getting carry pick for Cabochard could be really important as well. Because I think Cabochard can actually outperform Gamsu really hard, but with those matchups, like he cannot do anything. Like one game is lane swap and he's Maokai. Second game is Echo versus Poppy. At some point he will get outskilled anyway. Early laning phase he loses. So I think yeah, the picks and bans from them are really weird, and hopefully they will change that. Otherwise, it's lost.
Yeah, I agree. And
Yeah, it's lost.
I expect Vitality to play Sivir next game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will see what happens in that one. One small thing before we go. We had some animosity here because if Fnatic manages to win, that means that you guys will end up playing Fnatic in the next round. And Jankos was very happy about that because they look quite
I mean, Fabian is really outperforming Nugdak, but he cannot do that versus me.
Is it April Fool still, or what? What happened? Fabian cannot outperform you? Oh, dude. Oh.
All right, well, we will see what happens and if that matchup ends up happening, but we are not the only region with a lot on the line this weekend. As we speak, the CBLOL finals are underway with INTZ. They are up 1-0 after a very close opening game over there with Ski. Now, we'll keep you updated throughout the day and tomorrow as we see how those games play out. Very important there. And tomorrow it is the Turkish Champions League finals between the world's qualifier Besiktas and Supermassive at the Volkswagen Arena in Istanbul as well. All the action kicks off at 2 p.m. Central European time. That is 5 a.m. Pacific. So be sure to tune in. A lot of League of Legends action. And here in Berlin, Fnatic is at match point as we look towards Game 3. Don't touch that browser. We will be right back.
We go into game number 2. Fnatic fans can count 1-0 on the board right now. They look for Kasing. Can they find him? He's going to play back up. And the claw's coming in. They put him in Tomb.
All right, Martin. There we go, mid.
And Yarnin might be in some trouble. Teleport around the side.
Just kill him, just kill Jin. I have ultimate too. Nice.
And now Shutspot, nowhere to go, trying to get to his tower, but Headbutt Cold says nay. And there, teleport for Febiven stopped on the box, but he turns for Yarnin right now. Can he take the Lantern out?
Oh.
No! Steadfast Presence says blocked up. And Fnatic are on match point.